People who accumulate a large number of animals fail to provide minimal standards of nutrition, sanitation, and veterinary care, and fail to act on the deteriorating condition of the animals, the environment, and their own health. This is the definition of an animal hoarder, given by Dr. Patronek, a professor at Tufts University. Animal hoarding is a serious issue around the world and should be watched and acted upon more closely. Animal hoarding is the #1 animal cruelty crisis around the country. In the past 4 years, reported cases of animal hoarding have more than doubled. Nearly 250,000 animals are victims of animal hoarding each year. These animals suffer from severe malnutrition, starvation, crowded areas, and unsanitary living spaces. Most living spaces of an animal hoarder are filled with feces, dead and rotting animals, rodents, and insects. Many animals become so ill in these houses that they die, and the owner never notices or removes their bodies. Living conditions like these are no place for an animal or a human. Many consequences come with hoarding animals. If people are culprits of animal hoarding, the results can be severe. Probation, limiting of animals that are kept must be spayed or neutered, fines, counseling sessions, visits from probation officers, and in some cases, jail time. It is suggested that if sentenced to jail, that it be for a lengthy amount of time. It is a good thing that people get punished for this crime, because animal hoarding is cruelty to animals and a medical threat to people and animals. Early intervention of animal hoarding is the main way of preventing the suffrage caused by animal hoarding. Friends, family, neighbors, and coworkers often underestimate the problem and fail to help. Then, the problem gets more serious and harder to fix. Hoarding takes away time, money, and emotion from people and causes the people that are close to them to be pushed out of their lives. Due to the hoarding of animals, the animals in a particular house that aren't spayed or neutered start to reproduce and cause overpopulation. Overpopulation is a serious issue around the world, and many animals suffer due to it. Once overpopulation occurs, lack of food and adequate living space become minimal for these animals. In some cases, the Humane Society removes the animals from the home, and since there are so many animals, they can't always all be put up for adoption, leading to euthanization of these animals. Some of these animals are even too ill to be put up for adoption, so they are also euthanized. Animal hoarders don't see hoarding as a problem, even though it is an extreme issue. Leading psychologists are now calling for compulsive hoarding to be recognized as a new psychological disorder, because this will lead to better recognition, research, and treatment, says Dr. Patronek, the founder of Hoarding of Animals Research Consortium. It is said that people start to hoard animals after a traumatic loss or event, or because they are hoarding as a way of saving animals from the lives off the street. Hoarders have an impaired judgment of animals' needs, lack of understanding situations and their consequences, being unreasonable about treatment options, poor self-governance, and many more issues that lead to animal hoarding. The stereotype of an animal hoarder is an older single woman living alone and that is socially challenged to the world. Even though this stereotype is the most common, animal hoarding can be done by anyone. There is no age, gender, or social network to those who hoard animals. According to the Hoarding of Animal Research Consortium, our research to date derived from dozens of clinical interviews by psychologists and social workers with hoarders, interactions with hoarders through law enforcement and court-ordered assessments, interviews of family members, and analysis of case reports by social scientists suggest that similar to object hoarding, animal hoarding is likely a final common pathway from a variety of traumatic experience which results in dysfunctional attachment styles to people and lead to compulsive and addictive behavior. Animal hoarding is a very serious problem, and people need to realize and take steps to decrease this problem. If you know someone who is an animal hoarder, report him or her. It is unsafe for them, their animals, and the people around them. Animal hoarding can be a life-threatening event for many animals and often humans as well. Around the world, people need to take control over animal hoarding and decrease this issue.